My name is Manindra, and in this video I am going to explain about ABC analysis in detail. So for my subscribers, this topic might be different and difficult for you to understand. So you can skip this topic because this is a topic which I am going to explain only for the operation managers who wanted to do operations in manufacturing industries. So coming to this ABC analysis, firstly I will explain about this ABC analysis, and then I'm going to explain the problem, how to solve the problem in MS Excel. Okay. So ABC analysis is nothing but it is an inventory categorization technique, because it has certain type of categories which is in the form of ranks like A rank, B rank and C rank, or A category, B category and C category. So we are going to list some of the drugs under the A rank and some of the drugs under the B rank and some more drugs upon the C ranks. So what is this ABC analysis and how we are going to interpret this ABC analysis? Each and everything will be explained by solving this problem. So let us solve this problem. So basically to solve this problem there will be totally 3 steps. In the first step, what you're going to do is that as the data which is presented over here in the question is completely horizontal in form, right? So firstly what you're going to do is that you are going to convert this horizontal data into the vertical data. So how are you going to do that? Firstly, you are going to select the whole data in this way and press Ctrl plus C in your keyboard and select one of the box where you want to place the data vertically. So after selecting a cell, go to paste option.
There, select paste special and then click on transpose.
Here the horizontal data is converted into the vertical data, right? So after converting it into the vertical data, then you are going to add 2 more variables for this box. So they are total cost per year, and another variable is usage of percentage of total usage. Fine. So what is meant by this total cost per year? Which means how much cost you are going to spend on that particular drug per year is called as total cost per year. So how are you going to calculate this total cost per year? So is equal to 50, which is unit cost, into is nothing but you are going to press shift along with 8. Okay, and then select this cell which is 1000. Only for this naproxen drug we are going to calculate it. Okay, and then click enter in your keyboard, then you are going to get 50,000. So 50,000 is the total cost which you are going to spend on the drug called as naproxen per year, right? And then in order to calculate all of these other values, just simply drag this cell. You are going to get all other values. Fine. So now in the next variable, what you are going to calculate? Usage of percentage of total usage. In order to calculate this usage of percentage of total usage, firstly you need to know what is the total value of the total cost per year. So how are you going to do that? Just there will be a function in your Excel called as sum. Select it and then select all of these values, because you are going to do addition of all of these values, and then close bracket, enter. So this is a this is what the value which is 35,22,000 is the total cost which are going to spend upon the total drugs per year. Fine. What is the cost? Total cost 35,22,000. Fine. So in order to calculate this usage of percentage of total usage, this total cost per total year upon all the drugs is highly important. Hence you need to do this first. Then you can go to this and you can solve this. So how you are going to calculate the usage of percentage of total usage? So what do you mean by this? Because which means that you are going to calculate the usage in the form of percentage. How are you going to do that? Simple. So equal to open bracket, and then you are going to select the total cost per year of one of the drug which is naproxen. Select this cell and then uh, into 100. So why you are going to type 100 over here? Because as you are converting it into the form of percentage, hence you are going to type 100 and then close the bracket, divided by the total value. So what is the total value? 35,22,000, right? So enter. 1.4 is the value. So if you wanted to get the other values, you know what, if you drag simply this, then you will not get the values, right? So in order to prevent this, what you are going to do, you are going to lock this, you are going to freeze. So what is the value you are going to freeze? 35,22,000. So here 35,22,000 is in the cell of E20, right? So you are going to lock that cell. So how are you going to lock that cell? Just simply shift plus 4, you are going to get a dollar symbol, right? And after the alphabet E, again you are going to press shift plus 4, where you are going to get again the dollar symbol. So in the left and right, you are going to pack, you are going to freeze that cell. Okay, so once you are going to freeze that cell, then for all remaining values it will take 35,22,000 itself. Okay, then type enter, sorry, press enter in your keyboard, then you will get 104. And now you are going to drag drag this value for all other values, then you will get the usage of percentage of total usage for all the drugs. Fine. So now even for this also you need to form a table. So go to the borders and click on all borders, so that you will form a table. So for this also you are going to calculate the total. So how are you going to calculate the total? You will have a function called as sum in your Excel, and then you are going to select all of these values, because you are going to do addition for all of these values, and close the bracket and enter. So 100. So so not only for this problem which I have given, for each and every type of question or situation which you get, here you need to get 100. It may be any type of problem, it should get 100. If you are not going to get 100, then the problem which you are going to do will be false. Okay, so prevent that. Make sure you are going to get 100 total as a total of total usage. Okay, so I'm going to just bold it. Okay, and I'm going to place it in a box. Fine. So this is the first step which you are going to do once if you wanted to start the problem. Now coming to the second step. Here in the second step, what you're going to do is that you're going to calculate the cumulative percentage of the data. In order to calculate the cumulative percentage of data, firstly you need to do one thing before calculation of this cumulative. So what you're going to do is that firstly select this total data, and don't select the total values. If you're going to select the total values, then you're going to get problem wrong. Okay, so to prevent that, don't select this total values and just select only this table, and then paste it over here. So now what you're going to do is that here you need to design this second table. You need to design the second table in descending order. So how are you going to place it in a descending order? Let us see.
So select only these values, and do right click on it, go to sort, you will get largest to smallest. As we are going to design it in the form of descending order, which is largest value to smallest value, hence we are going to select largest to smallest. So expand the selection and click on sort.
Check.
That's
All the values will be totally changed, right? So as you can compare this one, right? So till now what we have done, just we have we have done copy paste of this table towards downward. That's what we have done, right? So here one more difference which we have done is that we have designed this table in descending order. So now descending order in the sense from large value to small value, right, from high value to small value. So as you can see here, 53.5 is the highest value and 0.3 is the lowest value in the data which we have represented, right? After doing this only, you are going to calculate the cumulative percentage. So now in the next variable, what you are going to take? Cumulative percentage of data. Cumulative percentage of data. Fine. So let me do this in the form of table. Yeah. So now how are you going to calculate this cumulative percentage of data? Simple. For the first thing, you are going to select the first value as it is, which is 53.5. And from second one, I mean from the second rung, you are going to calculate cumulative percentage of data. In little bit difference will be there. So what is the difference? So just press equal to, and then you are going to select this 53.5 plus 23.4. Enter. Again similarly here also equal to 76.9 plus 11.2. 88.2. So if you learn statistics, then you can understand the cumulative frequency over there. So once if you understand the cumulative frequency in statistics, then you can easily calculate this cumulative percentage of data. So in order to performing all of this value individually, just simply drag this. You will get all other values also in this way. Fine. And here also you are going to calculate the total values, and here the total values, if you calculate, it will be same only, because just we have designed the order like descending order, but the values are same, right? Press on the equal to in your keyboard and select the function of sum, and again select all of these values, right? After selecting all of these values, close the bracket, enter. 35 lakh 22,000. Here also we have got 35 lakh 22,000. So the values will not be changed because the values are same, right? So that's the reason the value here which we got in the total will not be different, it will be same. So here you have got the cumulative percentage of the data, right? So this is the second step which you are going to do, and in the third step, here this third step is highly important, and without this third step, till now what you have done will be waste. So coming to this third step, so what are the variables which you are going to take in the third step? See, first one is rank, and coming to the second one, item, third one, action, fourth one, percentage of item. Okay, so now here for each and every type of ABC analysis, there will be a rule. We should not violate those rules in order to solve the ABC analysis. So what is that rule? So you are going to list the drugs or the items only if they have percentage of 60 to 50 in the rank A. Then only you can then only it will be eligible to get placed in the rank A category, or else it can also be 75 to 80%, then it can rank in the A category. If that percentage is having 15 to 20%, then it can be listed in the B category in the rank of B. Okay, or else if the total of the drugs quantity or the the percentage of the item is 5 to 10%, or else between them, then it will be ranked under C category. So this is a rule which should not get violated, and you should not violate this rule. You should definitely follow this, right? Remember. So this will be same. This will be same for all problems which are going to solve. Okay. So ranks. So there are totally three ranks. I have said you A, B, C. So now coming to the items. So before doing this, firstly you need to add the drug values, usage of total usage, right? Usage of percentage of total usage in order to get 65 to 70 or 75 to 80. So firstly you need to do that. So how you can do that? Just simply type equal to, sorry, press equal to in your keyboard, and then click on this value plus select the second value, enter, which you got 76.9, which is nearly between 75 to 80, right? So both of these products, so what are these both products, Alif and acetaminophen, both of these products can be ranked under the category of A, right? So now you are going to place this category, all of these both drugs in the category of A. That's it. Now coming to the percentage of item. So what is the percentage you got? 76.9. So just type it. So now coming to the second rank. So coming to the second rank, what is the rule which I have given? It should get 15 to 20%, right? So how are you going to get? So now we are going to remove this both LF and acetaminophen, because it has been already placed in the category of A rank, right? So now you are going to calculate for other things also in order to get 20 or less than 20, which should be more than 15. Remember that. So select instead of calculating individually, I will just take the function as sum, and here the first two we have already placed it under this A category. So I'm going to select these three things, and I'm going to close the bracket. I'm going to get 18.6. 18.6. So I am going to what are the products which you have chosen in order to get this 18.6? Three things: indocin, naproxen, and indomethacin. So these are the three drugs which should be placed under the category of B, because we have got 18.6, because 18.6 is a value which is present between the values between 15 and 20, right? So here we are going to type all of these three drugs, comma, naproxen also, and indomethacin also. Okay, so what is the percentage which we got? 18.6, right? So type it, 18.6. Now coming to the C category. So what are the other drugs which are present? All of this comes under the C category. So before placing all of these drugs under this item category, firstly what you're going to do is that firstly you need to calculate whether we are going to get the value between 5 to 10. If you're also going to get below 5 also, nothing will happen. Okay, so let us take the function of sum in the Excel, and then you are going to calculate all other the values. So from naproxen you are going to start, that's nothing but from 1.4 to 0.3. Now close the bracket, you are going to get 4.5. Okay, 4.5. So coming to the C category, so what are the other drugs which you have chosen from naproxen, right? Naproxen, and this is another drug. Just simply do copy paste. That's it. Now coming to the percentage of item. So what is the percentage which you will get? 4.5, right? So these are the percentages of the items which I have placed here, which categorized under these ranks, which are A, B, C. Okay. So now coming to this action. So what is the action which you are going to take once if these items are placed under the category of A, under the rank of A? You can keep it as a very tight control. Very tight control. And now coming to the second one, which is B rank, where there will be less tight control. Less tight control. And now coming to the rank C, here it will be a simple control, where you are not going to take a much risk controlling of these products which are ranked under the C, but there will be normal control which you have to take. There should be tight control, but it should be very less to these drugs which are categorized under the rank of B, and there should be very tight control, and you need to focus more upon the manufacturers of these drugs and the supply of these drugs to the customers, which are Aleve and acetaminophen, once they are ranked under the category of A. So by this you can understand, so the much importance, the much preference will be given for the products which are categorized under the rank of A rather than the rank of B, rather than rank of C. Okay, so in order to do this process, we are going to perform ABC analysis. Okay, so this is what the ABC analysis, and make sure you are going to follow this rule, right? This is the ABC analysis rule, where everyone who wanted to solve this problem should definitely follow this rule. Okay, fine. And also I'm going to give this MS Excel sheet in description box. By opening that link, you can directly uh, download this MS Excel sheet. Okay, so I'm going to modify this and I'm going to give it for you. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and if you like my explanation, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this topic, you can comment in the comment section. I'm going to clarify doubts immediately. Thank you.